We're in Charleston, South Carolina.
And we're here to show you what you can do within 24 hours while on a budget in this beautiful city.
Ooh, those look good. I love the actual flames, like the gaslit lanterns.
Charleston's a pretty cool city. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to see. The coolest thing about all of it is it's all free. So stick around and find out how we spent our time while we're here in Charleston.
We started our stay by checking into the Meeting Street Inn. Next up, we're going to check out one of the oldest and largest living things in this country.
This is the angel oak tree. Beautiful, magnificent monster of a tree.
As you've heard us say already, this is a really big tree. It stands at 65 feet tall, it measures 31.5 feet in circumference, and it shades 17,000 square feet. So if you're standing under it, you can really notice a difference in the temperature. This thing is wild. It looks like something straight out of Stranger Things. I really do want to climb this thing.
The tree itself is around 400 years old, and they say that these oak trees can last anywhere from 700 to 1,000 years old. And they rot from the inside out. And as you can see, there are these poles that are actually holding up some of the branches. More than likely, they're just so long and heavy that they'll snap off. And that one has actually been there so long it's grown into the tree. That is interesting.
I'm curious to know if that's some kind of tree sap up there.
It's the largest oak tree east of the Mississippi.
Yes, now we don't know what's happening over the west of the Mississippi, but over here, this is the biggest one.
The Angel Oak Tree is a 25-minute drive from downtown Charleston, and that's where we're headed next. So here's the itinerary that we decided to go with. Although Google Maps is showing this is under 1.5 miles long and roughly 29 minutes, it took us a lot longer to walk this entire itinerary. And the reason why is that there's so much to see along the way. If you want to go inside some of the locations such as the Hayward Washington house, it is going to cost a little bit of money and it will fill some time, but that's not what we did. This is the Circular Church. It's one of the oldest churches in the entire city of Charleston. It also has the oldest burial ground in the entire city as well, dating back to the late 1600s.
As you can see, the majority of the graves are above ground. This is not unique to Charleston and is typical in low country cemeteries. The reason for this is due to flooding. It is to prevent underground graves from rising to the surface, which has happened as recently as last year.
Behind me, we have St. Michael's Church.
This church is one of the most iconic landmarks in the city of Charleston. It dates back to about 1752. It's located on Broad Street, and it is one of the oldest churches in the United States of America.
St. Michael's has survived fires, wars, hurricanes, and a really big earthquake. The original pew boxes remain, including number 43, known as the Governor's Pew, where George Washington and Robert E. Lee sat during services about 70 years apart. Okay, we're here at the Hayward Washington house. This is built in 1772. This actually belonged to Thomas Hayward. George Washington also was entertained in this house during his visit in May, what's that say? 1791. Wow, there's a lot of history here, guys.
We're at Cobblestone Alleyway.
This is really cool.
The uneven bricks. Definitely watch your step around here.
I'm trying not to break my neck.
There's actually 9 secret cobblestone alleyways in Charleston. This one in particular is called Stoll's Alleyway.
It gets really narrow right here in this spot. I don't know, it has like an eerie type of feeling to it, even in the daytime.
Stoll's alleyway had fallen into disrepair and was rehabilitated in 1927, and soon other landmarks, such as the now famous Rainbow Row, followed suit. Rainbow Row is a famous stretch of 13 colorful historic houses on East Bay Street. Known for its vibrant pastel hues, the row of Georgian-style townhouses was originally built in the mid-1700s. Today, Rainbow Row is one of Charleston's most iconic landmarks, attracting visitors for its charm, beauty, and historical significance.
We have made it to Waterfront Park. We are at the Pineapple Fountain right now.
One thing we forgot to mention is, do you see these guys right here? Yeah, so they make these roses out of palm fronds, and they'll hand you one and expect a donation in return, which I've actually purchased a rose for my wife, a few of them, but it does get a little tiring after the 4th or 5th time that you've been approached. Be on the lookout. You definitely need to make a stop by the Waterfront Park. There's plenty of beauty, there's food that's nearby, and you can relax and just kick up your feet on one of the park benches. And this is Washington Square. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. This is where I lost my drone. But this place is still pretty cool and you should come check it out, especially at nighttime. Now, I can't show you any footage of this place at night because I lost my drone, and I did actually lose it in this oak tree right here. Still come check out this place. So thanks for watching our video on how to spend a day in Charleston, South Carolina. If you enjoyed this video, please give a like and subscribe. We have more videos to be released.